What about Louis Moult, who's impressed, of course, since joining on loan from Stoke City? His loan expires soon. Will you or have you made steps to extend that loan?
Yeah, I spoke to the chief executive after training today and asked him can he speak to his opposite number over at Stoke to increase his loan. I think Louis is quite happy to stay as well, and hopefully we'll procure that by the end of today. Louis he's done really well for us. Great movement. He was very unlucky not to score probably a brace himself on Saturday, but he's in the right places to score the goals, and that's all you can ask of your strikers. If those chances were coming along and he wasn't there, then I would be concerned. But no, he's round about that spot where he needs to be, and I'm sure that he'll score goals for us. Do
you expect Stoke City to allow him to stay further?
Well, I hope so. I mean, he's scored a couple of goals for us. The reports will be good on him. That's down to Stoke City now. I mean, we will do all we can at this end to procure him, but that's down to Stoke.
How long do you want him for?
Well, I'd like him till the end of the season, to be honest with you, because I think he's a young, energetic player who's got an eye for a goal, with good work rate, and that's the type of player I want at this football club.
Obviously, we've spoke at length about Luke Medley and him being unsettled at the minute, and of course Louis Moult, as you just said there, you hope to have his loan extended. Should that be extended, you've got 3 strikers now: Danny Mitchley, your leading scorer Paul Connor, and of course Louis Moult. That's 3 strikers. You'd probably want more than that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You need 4 or 5 at a club anyway, because if you can be unlucky to lose two in one game. You need to be able to replace them. But it's what you replace them with as well. But I must say I was very impressed with Niall O'Rafferty when we played against Notts County in the behind the closed doors. I thought he gave the Notts County defenders a lot of work. He challenged for a lot of things. He had a great couple of chances to finish himself. Because I see Niall's got that ability as well. So he's back with us now. There's been inquiries to put him back out on loan, but I want him to train with us for a few weeks now to see if he's ready to step that mark. But yeah, again in training today, he looked very, very good in training today. He is a very, very young lad. But like I said, if your ability's right, I don't care how young you are. I'll throw you in.
Another player who impressed in that game was Connor Higginson on loan at Glatwell. Now, is he ready for the first team?
I think I'd need to see Connor a couple more times against that type of opposition that we played against against Notts County. But yeah, he worked really, really hard, and he wasn't playing in his favourite position, which is up top. We played him on the right because obviously that's where we wanted to have a look at him as well. And I was very impressed with his enthusiasm, his energy. He's a joy to have in your training session. He really is, because he doesn't need a great deal of motivating. And I'm sure he will feature at this football club in this first team very, very soon.
Before the end of the season?
Possibly.
Back to my original question on this topic. I suppose what I really wanted to ask you is, are you on the hunt for a new striker?
Always on the hunt for strikers. I've had a lot of people out there, friends of mine, agents, all sorts, and the biggest thing at the moment, that they're in demand in the Premiership, the Championship, the first, the second, down to our league and beyond that. Everyone's after a striker. Let's get the right one, and I will keep looking, as will Paul, as will all the contacts we've got in the game. We are looking to bring somebody else in, and I want that to be a striker that can come in and go straight into our side. I don't want one that's he's not quite tested. I want to bring in and enhance what we've got.
There's no doubt about it, Russ. You've definitely clipped the squad since you've come in as permanent manager, slowly but surely. Are you looking to enhance this squad now, really? Are we close to making new additions to the squad?
Well, there's people out there that I would like to bring into the football club, and I really would, because it would enhance them and it would enhance our team. Hence the reason. But I'm not just throwing people out the football club. I mean, that's probably the wrong word to use, but that have left the football club because I want to bring other people in. That's not been the case sometimes. It's we have to balance the books as well. I've said it's not all about money, but I have to consider the finance of the football club. What is important for me is that you never stop looking. If there's something out there that catches your eye that can enhance us, then I'll go and have a look, and then I'll put it to the chairman. Can we go and buy him?
But could we have players, say, by the end of the week and the next week?
2 weeks, I would imagine. I'm looking.
How many?
Well, I'm certainly looking at one at the moment, but again, that will stay under the radar because the last time it came out, obviously, you know, other people jumped on it and I lost out on players before. But I am looking at one, and hopefully, you know, with a bit of hope, in a couple of weeks, that might be the case. I might be able to bring him in. If not, we've got to work with what we've got, keep battling and keep doing the things that we know we are good at, and work on the things that we've not been so good at. And you know, we've got a great opportunity this week to come out of the league and to play in the cup. So yeah, we will always look at additions to the squad if it can enhance the squad.
Let's continue to talk about the league. 11 points off the playoffs as it stands. There's no doubt about it. What we need to do now is go on quite a big run of winning games. I'm sure you agree with that. Is this squad capable of that, having not done it so far this season?
Well, I think that, you know, if we could turn some of those mistakes we've made, defensive mistakes we've made, yeah, then we would have done. We'd be up there now, wouldn't we? You know, we can score goals. We proved that over the last few games. I mean, the game on Saturday against Barrow, at one point I had 5 people going up front, playing forwards. You know, I put Nixie on in behind the front 2. I pushed Adam Smith on, and I pushed Lou Briscoe on. We were attacking with 5 players. Now, it's exciting, but you know, we're 2-0 down. I wanted to win the game. I even still wanted to win the game. I mean, I might as well have gone down 3-4-5-0 than not have a go at winning the game. I know we're capable of doing that if we can lock up and we can turn those areas of what's let us down and work on those, which we will do in training, and we can lock them out and carry on scoring goals. We'll win more than we'll draw or we'll lose.